laps to go. In 1 lap, they'll go green. Joe Nemechek remembers well his first Busch Series victory. He beat Dale Earnhardt Sr. to get it at New Hampshire. Today, he's trying to hold off, and Earnhardt looking for his first win. Here's what Joe Nemechek saw.
It was hard to tell if Glenn Allen. I don't think that he was up to speed compared to the cars that were on the inside of him, certainly not to Nemechek.
You know, buddy, tell me, every driver's out there, he's thinking accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Nemechek grabs that 3rd gear. He's hard on the gas pedal. Car in front of him blows right up.
Well, you can make the carburetor load up a little bit. It's not clean when you first jump back in the throttle, and just a little hesitation. Everybody else accelerating. I know Nemechek did not mean to do it.
Dick Berggren.
Bill Jarrett's day ends early, but you're going to watch a heck of a finish. What do you like here in the 3 and 87 cars as it comes down to the end?
I don't know. You know, they both got pretty good cars. I just hated for our guys. White Rain Ford was okay. We got caught on the pit deal and got lapped down, and somebody got a little anxious there and turned the 99 car over and ran right into me. So short day. Should be a good ending though.
And he'll be back tomorrow. We'll see if it is Winston Cup car.
6 laps of racing to go. Will front row Joe Nemechek pick up another victory, or will Dale Earnhardt Jr. pick up his first? We're back under green.
And single file racing, last 10 laps. Only the lead lap cars are up front in single file.
Jeff Burton went to the grass there in the quad oval. Straightens it out. That yellow car, center of your screen. Nemechek has clear track behind him.
10 car lengths. He got a jump when they dropped the green flag. Nemechek got a huge lead. Look, about 10 car lengths as they go down into turn 3.
Earnhardt in second. Phil Parsons. The black car is Sadler. Elliott Sadler. Kyle Petty.
5 laps to go.
Earnhardt is closing. Half a second at the start-finish line. And behind him is closing up 2. Parsons and Sadler, 3rd and 4th. The big rubber band stretched out, and now it's all pulling back together. All pulling down on Joe Nemechek.
Nothing left on the table. Earnhardt is closing in. He's about down to 5 car lengths now as they head down the front straightaway and into turn 1.
Phil Parsons has had sort of a tough year. It's good to see him up there running for the win, but he's about to get past Elliott Sadler making a move on the inside.
Car in the wall, turn 2. 1 car spinning, sliding. Stanton Barrett is in the fence. This might be the run to the flag. 4 laps to go, 3 when they come by. Barrett's car gets going. No caution. We stay green. And Earnhardt closes up to 0.3 of a second behind the leader.
That's more like 3 car lengths as they go down into turn 1. Now they work their way towards the back straightaway. It looks like Earnhardt definitely has the faster of the 2 cars.
He's gaining about 1/10 of a second a lap.
And just behind this group, you can see Elliott Sadler coming like a whirlwind in the 66 car in 3rd place.
Sadler, the pole sitter. 2 laps to go. And Earnhardt is within striking distance. Sadler close enough to challenge the pole sitter and last week's winner.
Here comes Earnhardt. He's brought it down to less than a car length down the back straightaway.
Boy, does he get off the corner.
He does. That car has been hooked up all day. We've talked about it several times, and right now is when it really counts. We'll get the white flag this time.
And he's got to run.
Oh, he's got him loose coming down. He makes the move on the inside, Mike.
3 wide in the start-finish line past Glenn Allen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. into turn 1 with the lead. Does Nemechek have anything to battle back?
What a great drive by Earnhardt to get by Nemechek. Got him loose coming out of the corner, and here comes Elliott Sadler.
This isn't over. Sadler underneath Nemechek takes over second spot. The fastest car qualified draws a bead on the new leader.
He's gaining, but he doesn't have time, Mike.
What a day in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
will win the Coca-Cola 300. 16th Busch Series start.
And here's trouble as we come across the start-finish line. Jeff Green is hitting the wall.
And everybody will miss him. Tony, Yuri, and Drew will have a lot to be proud of.
And they said you have Amen.
Off to victory lane.
He doesn't have time for autographs right now.
Off to victory lane goes Dale Earnhardt to see his son. Ned, you're a fellow who knows what that feels like. Tell us about
I'll tell you, there's no feeling like it in the world, Mike. It's just the greatest. And I know that he's very, very proud of his son. He doesn't want to sign autographs right now. He shouldn't even be asked at this point because
Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the two-way radio as he came across the line. He yelled, "Daddy, I love you to death."
First win and point leader right now.
How about that? There's the proudest father in Texas. And there goes his son, taking that famous number 3 to victory lane.
In celebration of NASCAR's 50th anniversary, CBS Sports coverage of the Coca-Cola 300 is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Always for the fans. Always Coca-Cola. The official soft drink of NASCAR. And by Lycos. Search the internet at topspeed at lycos.com.
Burton Smith's beautiful Texas Motor Speedway gets to christen its second first-time winner. Jeff Burton last year in the Cup race. Number 3, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Boy, did he loosen up Joe Nemechek.
Great move. He watched Matt Kenseth and Rockingham, same type of move. Moved Nemechek up, broke his momentum, and passed him on the inside.
In only his 16th Busch Series start, Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes to victory lane. There's Elliott Sadler going past Nemechek. That loss of momentum cost him not only the win, but second place as well. Phil Parsons finishes 4th. Jeff Krogh, career high 5th place finish. The man who started last, Randy LaJoie, finishes 6th. Arm out the window, waving toward his dad in the crowd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is our winner. Ken Squire is with him.
There's a new champion in victory lane for NASCAR. Dale, congratulations. What a show.
Yeah, it's a good race. You know, I want to, first off, before we get into anything else, I want to wish the family our wishes. You know, we really hate the deal that happened to us. But it was a good race, and I want to say hey to my mom and all my family back home in Mooresville, my boys in Mooresville, Josh Snyder, and it's a good race. I want to thank AC Delco and Chevrolet and Coca-Cola and Food City, of course, all them people. How about that pit crew? We finally got it right in the pit.
How about that coach you had there for that last 50 miles?
Man, I tell you what, I wouldn't rather have anybody else on the radio than Dale Earnhardt, but he makes me nervous, I'll tell you what.
How nervous did he make you?
Well, we had to calm him down a little bit. We'd all get right up. It's just a good old time, I'm telling you. I'm real happy for this Chevrolet here, it's AC Delco Chevrolet.
I never thought I'd see Earnhardt Sr. cry. I saw him cry in victory lane at Daytona, and I saw him do it again here today. He is proud of you.
Well, he didn't do it in front of me as usual, but that's the way it goes. You know, I got to thank the crew again, Tony Sr., Tony Jr., they all made the right calls. We didn't touch the car all day. It was just flawless.
What about the move on the last lap when you're up on Nemechek?
Well, I had a run on him off that corner, and I seen the lap car, and I was just praying that lap car stayed up, and that's what they told him to do in the drivers' meeting. And these guys are, you know, all these guys we race against race with respect, and you know, he gained a little more today. I hate he got in front of Joe like that, but I got a run on him, would have got underneath him regardless whether the lap car was there or not.
Dale, beautifully executed. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're going to get some more. Don't worry about that.
All right, here's Mike Joy.
Boy, bad news for the rest of the field. And there's a new sheriff in town, and it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. The kid straps on his dad's gun, guns him down here in Texas. Elliott Sadler finishes up 2nd. Joe Nemechek 3rd. Phil Parsons 4th. Jeff Krogh, a career high. And Randy LaJoie comes from last to 6th. Mark Green, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Green, Jeff Burton, Mike McLaughlin, the point leader, was the point leader. Kyle Petty and Tim Fedowa round out the cars on the lead lap. Then Dillon, Stewart, Barrier, Waltrip, and Leslie. Rookie Andy Santerre, Mark Krogh, Mark Martin, Glenn Allen, Stanton Barrett, Mike Culp, Lance Hooper, Jason Keller, Elliott Sawyer, Buckshot Jones, and then in the garage, Dale Jarrett. Shane Hall was running. Everyone from there on back finished this one out of the race, almost all of them due to crash damage. Bruton Smith's beautiful new speed plant has given us a whale of a race. They put out T-shirts here this week that said, "Shut up and drive." Don't complain about the track, just come here and run it. These fellas did it. Dale Earnhardt takes over the point lead in the Busch Series over Elliott Sadler, Mike McLaughlin, Matt Kenseth, Randy LaJoie, Buckshot Jones. Mark Green, Hermie Sadler, Jeff Burton, all within 200 points of the lead. Elton Sawyer, Jason Keller, Mike Dillon, the rest of your point standing leaders. What a finish. What a winner.
Oh, you talk about, they said shut up and drive. Dale Earnhardt Jr. did just that. What a great drive. How can he have that much talent without, he really hadn't had a full season in Busch Grand National. Here he is in Winter Circle already.
Evidently a natural-born talent that's taking and making the best of it. He did. He drove a great race all day long. Good pit strategy there at the end. Put on those 4 tires. Gave him good traction and right back to the front he went.
Buddy, what'd your dad say when you won your first race?
Well, we hugged, and I tell you what, I know how Dale Earnhardt Jr. feels. I don't know how Dale himself feels, but I guarantee you he couldn't be prouder if he had won.
Ned does, because his son has won many, many times here. Coming up next, CBS Sports Spectacular salute to NASCAR's 50th anniversary, and tomorrow, the Texas 500 NASCAR Winston Cup race. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Set your clocks ahead 1 hour so you don't miss the start. 50 years of NASCAR, 5 decades in 1 hour on CBS Sports Spectacular next. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the Daytona 500.